Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my Swtor brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today in a galaxy far, far, far? Oh, there's got some chunky notes away. This is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button for all your Swtor fun, nudes, and sometimes nudes? What? Maybe. Right here, right now, my friends, we have a patch that is coming our way. It is coming, it is 7.5B, as in beta. I'll let you ruminate with that for a little bit. But yeah, we have a patch. There's chunky patch. There's a lot of bugs they're going to fix that we ran into when 7.5 launched. Some of the bugs that we'd probably be sitting here going like, if they had only tested a little bit longer. But anyways, they're fixing stuff, so we're going to get into it. It's a fairly good length of a list that we have here. So we're going to get into it. We're going to go over it, and we're going to talk about it. Here we go, my friends. The Nashadad nightlife event is coming our way. That's right. They say test your luck, or text your luck. I mean, I guess, whatever. At the Exotic Star Cluster and Club Vertica casinos with the new return of the Nashadad nightlife event, which is starting on the 9th of July. Now, they are going to do some modernizations on it, some updates. They said that the modernization has begun in Nashadad. The first updates are to the slot machines around the planet in the nightlife event, and even in your strongholds if you have them as decorations. Now, we don't know exactly what they look like, but at least they're modernizing something, right? And for those of you doing the venture stuff with the Basilisk prototype, they have the new daily area specific training modules are now available to purchase from the HK24 in Lane's lab. I know this has been an issue. I've seen it on the forums as well. People have not been exactly too happy with what's been going on. Some people haven't had any issues whatsoever, but then some people have been running into issues with this. I personally haven't, so I'm not going to talk too much on it because I haven't even started it yet because I'm still stuck with that stupid mouse droid trying to find a freaking vent. They continue, the collected research item for the Basilisk prototype venture can no longer be used if all granted currencies are capped. Bonus missions will now be properly granted after players pick up heroic missions for Oricron, the Black Hole, and the CZ-198. The bonus mission, Basilisk Prototype Combat Training, will now be granted after picking the Colossal Threat daily mission from the terminal. Combat training modules for Iocath can now be used as intended from when the only remaining Iocath dailies are faction-specific missions. The mission complete windows are starting out, stabilize, and memory chip now have icons. Why didn't they have icons before? Come on, Swtor. Good God. Combat training modules for Iocath can now be used as intended when the only remaining Iocath dailies are faction-specific missions. The mission complete windows for starting out and stabilize and the memory chip now have icons. Training missions now properly progress to the CZ-198 heroic mission is complete. The Mechshaw training mission descriptions and mission steps will now indicate when the player can complete heroic missions. Is it just me, or a lot of these things that they fix in this game could have easily been fixed if they had properly gone through it? Now, I understand a lot of things that happen when an update goes live. There's some things you can't predict, right? But at the same time, I kind of feel like they're always playing catch up in this game, right? There's a lot of things that are broken that should have never been broken if there was proper testing. Get some more people over there, Broadsword. You guys are making money off the cartel market. You need more people to test the damn game. The icon for training mission in the mission tracker window is no longer missing. The training reminder mission now scales properly with the player's character level. The support and defense training missions for Yavin 4 now scale properly with the player's character level. And the heroic training with section X, which I haven't done in forever, mission now scales properly with the player's character level. The tooltip for the discharge ability now displays the correct damage value. The tooltip for the pulse fire cannon ability now displays the correct damage value, obviously. The tooltips for the original upgrade regenerative burst ability now display the correct healing values. Now when it comes down to the Dantooine Spring Abundance Festival, the Scan Tauntaun Nest ability will now only be visible when players need to complete that step as intended. Again, sometimes I have no words. The pet ability now stays visible even if players jump from one enclosure to the other during the creature rehabilitation mission. The pet ability will no longer appear during the A Real Fixer-Upper mission. Fixed an issue where environmental assets near the mission terminal in Bulbub Groves would disappear when viewed at certain camera angles. The Gentle Heart Hidden achievement now works as intended. So in other words, they fixed a lot of things that probably should never have been broken in the first place. Now here are some of the things we actually really care about, the things that we ran into when 7.5 went live. The Desperate Defiance, the jetpack used in the mission Sundering, will now disappear when players clear the gap and approach the door to escape. Thank goodness, because man, that is one of the ones I ran into, and that was super annoying. In the mission Sundering, players may get stuck inside the holocron machine during the first phase of the fight, will now be teleported outside of it once the second phase begins. Sahar will now respond appropriately according to the decisions players made regarding the prisoners during the mission Sundering. Again, a lot of these things could have easily been fixed if people properly tested it, or if they actually ran the PTS a lot longer than they normally do. They are very, like, I get it, they don't want story and spoilers to happen, but at the same time, if you don't want that to happen, you need to have people at Broadsword who are going to test this stuff to make sure it works properly when a product goes live. Just saying. The hidden chain of refining enemies in the Minboza shipping facility dropped loot as intended. That was so stupid when no one drop looped. Fix an issue where a player could end up blocked from progressing during the defeat the hidden chain guard step in the Sundering mission. Proximity combat auto cues and dialogue now work properly for the hidden chain leader NPC in the shipping port. Adi Vanpa's Codex entry now uses the intended icon. Fix typos in the enter the factory through the tunnels mission description. Good God. French client specific, don't care because we're not French. Cinematic Desperate Defiance. Recon now becomes neutralized during the second phase of the Sundering mission, allowing Sahar to drop from combat and not interrupt the cutscene. I've already said it. You already know. I'm beating up a dead horse at this point. Fix Sahar's facial expressions and animations in various cutscenes. Sahar no longer remains idle when the player character and Adi run toward the exit in the mission The Path Below. And they have some general fixes as well that are coming in this new patch. They have some UI stuff with this cartel market, because why not have that in there as well, because that's what makes you money. And then achievements, my favorite, the Rampage achievement boost item now works within the Minboza district on Hutta as intended. My friends, these are your bug fixes for 7.5B, or as in beta. These are a lot of fixes that should never have been, because if they had properly tested a lot of these things out, we would not be here at this moment. But a lot of that comes because they don't have a large team. They have 40 plus, barely plus, on their team over there at Broadsword, and I wonder if it would behoove them to invest a little of that cartel money into actually hiring more people to test this game out, or then we wouldn't have these problems, and then we would actually be able to free up the developers to continue to make content for this game. And then, but the problem is we have to wait longer because they're busy working on all these bugs. Eric Musco said this a long time ago. The team that makes the content are also the team that works on the bugs. It's a very small team, but also I know small teams as well, like Star Trek Online is a very small team. They don't run into these issues because it's led properly. That is something we're going to talk about in a different video, not today. Anyways, my friends, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the bell notification button. All these things help out so much. The more comments we get, the more likes we get, all that jazz, the more views. It helps out no matter who the creator is. It helps the video go a lot further. So thank you guys very much for doing all that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to become part of the family here at Boomynation, the freak show YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. Remember, my friends, be kind. It's about community, and don't forget to spay and neuter your Wookiees. We'll see you later, my friends. Good day.